Spit Take podcast with Alex, Adams, and Steph. And we have a special guest today, Will Adams, director, producer. Brand new movie just came out called the Tubi movie. We're very excited to talk with him about it and some of his other work and just kind of his inspirations in general. So, Will, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. And I'm glad you said the name correctly because everybody said Tube-E movie. No, Tubi movie. Say it the same way. I just felt like that to stop from me getting sued. You know, that's it.
I watched the movie, so I knew how it was pronounced. But it is spelled Tube-E for anybody who's going to look it up, which is an important distinction, obviously.
Correct.
I think I saw in an interview that you had done. I had looked you up, saw an interview you did where you were like, we're going to be very specific here. It's Tube-E, not Tubi, Tube-E. So
yeah. I don't have the amount of lawyers they have, so no. they have the whole Fox network behind them. And what's crazy is I did an interview with Fox. Like,
but they didn't say shit.
I'm shitting on your network, but I'm like, I said, all right,
no such thing as bad press.
No,
as long as their name is out there, they're happy about it.
I guess. I was shocked.
I love it. Hey, was that like kind of the biggest interview you've done? Was on Fox?
No, this one right here.
Oh, well, thank you.
Just became our number one guest.
Which kind of Fox were you on? Were you on like
Fox
the local
32.
one here in Chicago?
Yeah.
Did you meet a certain weather persona?
I don't think so.
Wow. I'm in love with the Fox 32 weather lady. I don't think weather girl's appropriate.
What's her name?
What the fuck is her name?
Exactly.
You're not
that's not our connection. Our connection is like the weather and what's happening with that.
And she gives you the right weather every time?
No.
In my heart, she does. It's never raining in here, dog.
Doesn't know her name, but he know her by sight. He's like, he can look at her from behind and be like, that's
y'all
her.
Gonna hear me typing, so suck it.
But yeah, so you've got the new movie that just came out, Tubi movie. And we were kind of talking before the show that I learned what a Tubi movie is, and you were kind of explaining it to us. So you can tell our listeners kind of what the Tubi style of movie is.
Well, it's not real. Well,
that's how it was referred to on the internet, was style, Tubi style.
Yeah, it's Tubi. Well, it's been dubbed Tubi style from Facebook and Instagram and Twitter or X. But it's when people take a snippet of a bad movie and post it online and they talk about it. And when they talk about it, they say, come on, Tubi, you can do better than this. Come on, Tubi. What you doing, Tubi? What you doing, Tubi? And so I looked at that and thought to myself, the filmmakers are not getting any credit for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
People are taking snippets and then they posting it and nobody knows what the name of the movie is. So you didn't even ask me this question yet, but I'm about to throw it out there.
Please.
I was thinking I should make a bad movie. I said, because they'll grab my movie and do the same thing. But I said, but I will never get credit for it. But if I make a self-aware comedy where the actors break character and talk about what's wrong with the movie before you do, we all can have a laugh together. So we can laugh together instead of you laughing at us. You laugh with us.
I love it. So, I mean, that's, and I was kind of saying before the show, it's one of the worst things on Facebook right now is reels of people watching movies, even like the high quality, like good movies, like watching the movies and just like, a picture of them underneath just reacting to it. Like, you're dumb. Stop doing that. Go create something.
So that bothers me because I guess during the pandemic, everybody was stuck on their phones, heads in their phone, whatever. So I guess the powers that be thought it would be a great idea to have somebody be able to post their face on a clip that they're posting to laugh with you or to tell you to laugh. It's almost like having a laugh track on a comedy show that you're watching on TV. So you laugh kick in and you're like, oh, we laughing together. So you have this person that's in the corner like, ha, 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 but it's not really funny,
Yeah.
And it's funny. You can feel what's funny, but at the same time, when you see this person, when I see it, I'm like, I'm not dumb enough to not know what's funny about myself.
Right.
I don't need you to help me laugh. Either it's going to be funny or it's not. So I really think that's something to stop us from wanting to find connection outside the phone. I think they built that to stop us from trying to feel that we're like, I'm by myself. Let me go call, let me go see, or whatever. That you got this person. It's like, okay, there is somebody here with me, but it's nobody there with you. It's just a random person
right
in the corner or at the top. Well, it's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of issues with internet content now, but talk about that on another day.
We both
a much deeper rabbit hole. You make such an interesting point about the community feeling for laughter. Like when you're in a theater full of other people and maybe you see something that isn't as funny, but everybody's laughing, you want to be a part of that. You want to join in on the laughter. I believe that's why Everybody Loves Raymond ran for so many years, was just people just heard other people laughing. We're like, yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah,
that's a funny show.
Seinfeld was funny, but
was hold on a minute, Will. I'll be right with you on that.
It was funny. It was a funny show. I rewatched it like 2 years ago. It's still funny.
Man,
still
it
funny.
Is not a good show.
Just stop.
Peter Boyle's fine. We'll take this off
was
here.
Funny.
Will, I'm sorry I had to say that.
So to hit back to what you were saying, Alex, the theater thing, the theater feeling is, all of you saw The Matrix, right? Would you have rather seen it at home or on a theater screen?
Oh, definitely on a theater screen.
Theater.
So you think right now, with the way studios are creating, I don't even want to say movies because they're really not. They just basically content. They're creating content for your phone. They're creating movies for your phone. So when you watch a movie, you say, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to go to the theater to see this." You should never say that about any movie. Every movie you should want. Like, I want to see this in the theater. The camaraderie to be able to say, "You see that? Everybody going with you." That's a great feeling because that means it's connection felt in the theater. Outside, when you at home going, you like, shit, I'm crazy. I'm talking to myself. There's nobody here.
Yeah.
There's
Scary
nobody
movies
here.
are scarier.
Yes.
Comedy movies are funnier.
Like if
I jump out of shit in the theater.
But you might jump like this and somebody, he's like, shit, that scared me too, but I'm glad I didn't do what that person did. You know what I'm saying?
when you're watching you're at the theater watching a comedy and guy gets hit in the nuts and you hear a collective like across the theater, it makes the moment better.
Yes. And the way studios are running now, they create a movie and throw it on a platform and let it do whatever it does, but it's like you watch it and this is how you watch it. You watch it like this.
100%.
With the TV on in the background.
You watch, well, the TV is the background. This used to be the background. You used to get a text message, you pause. Now you don't pause nothing. You just keep doing it. I can hear it. And right now, instead of them showing you what they're doing through action, they're always telling you, we got to get out of here.
Second screening.
There's a bomb. There's a bomb. Yeah, we see it. It's ticking on the screen.
Yeah,
I'm watching the movie. You're telling me that it's a bomb in a room? Yeah, it has 30 seconds. I just saw 30 seconds on the screen. Why are we talking? You're showing instead of I'm sorry, you're telling and showing when you just should be showing. It'll help put these down. If you do that, it'll force us to put this down because now we hear stuff happening and we have to look up like, what the hell just happened? Now
I was going to just say that is you're finding a lot more movies are tell, don't show or tell and show, but the show don't tell of the movies. It's not as common nowadays. Everything is exposition. There's characters whose last name should be exposition because that's all they're there to deliver. And it's making it much harder to really be engaged in what's happening in the movie. I don't have to be watching. I'm hearing
you
everything
don't have
that's
to
going
engage.
It might as well be an audiobook.
They said the number one thing is if you are able to hear a movie over seeing it, you'll be okay with it. If you can't see it and you can hear it, you're cool. The moment you can't hear anything, that's what pisses everybody off. You can see everything that's happening, but you can't
think you
hear
found
it.
your next parody movie, Exposition the movie.
Exposition.
Exposition
Well, and
the movie.
I think a lot of people too now, going back to your point where people, they throw it up on a platform, right? So we can all see it on like the Netflix or Plex or whatever, and you don't have to go to the theater. But a lot of people are afraid to be around a lot of people. The younger generations are afraid to be in spaces with a lot of people. So I think that's part of the reason they're doing it. Do I agree with it? Absolutely not. I would rather go to a movie theater, get me some buttered popcorn, and have a day.
Afraid, maybe not afraid, not knowing how to. And
Yeah.
reason why I'm gonna say not knowing. I have a 19-year-old, and she's in college, and she really doesn't know how to interact with other people because of that. She was in the middle of the pandemic. In the pandemic, her school was telling her to check the top of the screen and pull it out, and you got to scroll and look and see what the. I'm like, you teaching her how to go on social media. This is setting her up for social media. So now, she's a little. So I'm socially awkward, but I know I can move around. But she's super awkward, and she's. I don't know if I should talk to these people. I'm like, well, today I made a friend. I'm like, oh, no. But she's maneuvering her way. But that's not just her; it's all the people that she know.
Yeah.
So I'm not just seeing it with her. I'm seeing it with that whole little generation. That pandemic kind of stopped growth in everybody, and then it forced us in our phones. Where now this is how we get connection, and we say, okay, this person. They didn't like my post. Yeah. So who cares?
It's a little bit of dopamine.
Did they say they like your hair? Yeah. But they didn't like my post. Who cares? They said they liked your hair to your face.
Yeah.
So.
But you know what's crazy is our faces are all buried in our phones. But I'll tell you, this younger generation doesn't know how to pick up a phone and talk on the phone and make a phone call. I had this happen yesterday. I had a girl, I'm in real estate. And I had a girl, I was trying to get her on the phone. She wants to look at a couple of purchases. And I said, okay, let's connect, see if we're a good fit and the whole thing. Are you pre-approved? The girl would not pick up the phone. So her questions were not making sense to me because it was a whole thing. But I was like, pick up the fucking phone and let's have a conversation like an adult. But anybody under the age of, I feel like 30, that might be the wrong saying, but they don't know how to pick up a phone and have a conversation. Like doing what we're doing on this podcast, a lot of them would be unnerved having to have a conversation.
I'm gonna tell you, I was having a conversation with one person and we was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I thought to myself, if there was another way we can speed up this conversation, if there was another way, like somewhere where I could just talk to him.
Yeah.
How could that happen? Who could have invented such a device at some point in the distant past?
It's just wild, But
I was gonna say I got like a 5-minute threshold on the phone. I will pick up the phone and I will talk to you, but at 5 minutes, you've lost about 50% of my attention, and it just gets worse and worse as time goes on. I'm not.
Well, you're the problem.
You have to put your phone down.
Yeah.
Huh? No, I'm just.
Adam, you have to put your phone down.
I'll talk to people on the phone. I'll talk to them, but I'm done.
But I mean, it has to be interesting. The conversation has to be. It's not like if we're talking, hey, you coming over? Yep. What time you coming over? 5. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting because
hang up.
Talking about attention spans and like short bursts of stuff. Will, when you made Tubi, did you specifically kind of lay out each of the scenes in each of the locations to be able to be cut? And in that, like the scene where by the way, your love of Tarantino is so obvious.
We both caught that
because we're right.
What about Guy Ritchie? Guy Ritchie and Tarantino.
I saw some Guy Ritchie in there for sure.
Yeah.
Tarantino struck me from the title screen.
Oh, the title screen. Also, the camera
man.
shooting up from the.
Adam, I love you, man. I love you, man. Because only one other person caught that. My first interview.
What?
Channel 26.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Nobody else caught that.
It's the same font. It's the same color.
Yes.
You did the same zoom out.
Yes.
With the text, with everything.
Yes.
That is an homage, if anything else. You should have motherfucking Travolta dancing across the screen so they would have figured it out.
Nobody else caught that.
No, but I mean, like you shot from the inside of the trunk when your two killers open up the trunk and you've got the camera looking up. That's Tarantino right there. That's Guy Ritchie. That's your classic shot.
It was a true gangster
conversation
shot.
In the car. It might as well have been talking about a Royale with cheese.
Right?
Exactly. You caught that. Wow. Nobody else caught that.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, they even reference it. They say it out loud. They said it out loud. They're like, he's like, what do you do? This isn't Pulp Fiction. Because he's like, should we sit here and talk about this?
But I'm gonna tell you about that. The reason why I kind of drop other titles of movies that I plan on doing in the future. That's the title of a movie that a script that I got called This Ain't Pulp Fiction.
Really?
And
that's cool.
Yeah.
Some foreshadowing.
The reason why it's called This Ain't Pulp Fiction, I took one scene from This Ain't Pulp Fiction and made the scene similar in my movie. And the movie is similar, not exactly the same, but similar. And I said, this is how I would have done this particular scene. And the character, quote unquote, he says, "This ain't Pulp Fiction, motherfucker." That's what happens. That's why it's called This Ain't Pulp Fiction.
Okay. Got it.
Say what again, motherfucker?
But again, as soon as we talk about our boss and shit, that's Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Very much so. That's funny. I was just watching Boondocks, the episode where they have the two guys and Sam Jackson's playing one of them, and was it Charlie Murphy's playing the other one, and Sam Jackson keeps doing all of his Pulp Fiction lines to Riley in the backseat. It's cracking me the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I watched Jackie Brown over the weekend. I had never seen it before.
For real?
Yeah, I had never seen that one. I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Oh, it was great.
A treat?
I loved it.
Oh.
It's not his best work, but it was good. It was very good, and it's the classic Tarantino slow burn, to build up to a grand finale. And I thought it was great though. But it was one of two Tarantino movies I had never seen. The other one is True Romance, which I will be watching probably this weekend. So I can say I've seen them all.
I've seen that. Well, I saw it a long time ago and didn't know what it was when I saw it. And then I saw it later on, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I said, I saw this when it first came out. when it first hit cable, that's when I saw it. And I never knew it was him.
Yeah.
I saw that on cable too for the first time.
What's crazy about Pulp Fiction, I didn't go see it at the movies. It came out and I heard everybody talking about it. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? So then I went and bought the VHS or DVD, whichever one I bought. But then it got re-released at the theater. That's why I bought it, because it got re-released at the theater. I said, man, I ain't about to go. Let me buy it. I bought it, and I was like, oh, okay. All right.
It's a cool movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the episodic nature of it. Like it's pulp comics. It's pulp, magazine references. So you just have each of those little stories, while they still tie in together, are on their own. Kind of like your movie.
Well, what's funny about that, Quentin Tarantino and Guy Ritchie, the way they create or the way they write has changed the way I write. Because instead of you following one character throughout the movie, I like you to follow all the characters. I mean, not all of, but at least 3 to 4 characters. Because if you don't like Will Adams' story, you might like Steph's story. If you don't like Steph's story or Will Adams' story, you might like Pete. I mean, I won't say Pete's, but Alex's story. Or if you don't like all 3 of our stories, you might like Adams. So that creates a whole collaboration of a whole bunch of people liking one movie for specific things. So instead of one, somebody might not like Will Smith in one movie, but they follow him the whole movie. So now a whole crowd of people are not going to see the movie for Will Smith, but for our movie, they're going to see it for all. They might not just be seen. They might see it for all of us or just one of us, but they're gonna like one person's story over whatever. So that's why I like their styles better, and that's why I incorporated it in Tubi movie. Now, what's the name of that? This Ain't Pulp Fiction is written pretty much like that. It's 4 stories going on. No, 3 stories going on.
Nice.
And I love that style of storytelling. And like you said, Guy Ritchie, Quentin Tarantino, they do it a lot. And I think it's called Rashomon. It's, multiple stories multiple people telling the story from their own point of view. It's the same story, just what's happening to them during that story. And
because
it's used in TV, it's used in movies. And
you have
great.
all the information around where, you have a movie where you just got one character and all the other characters are supporting. Yeah, but they have stories too. They don't just have the background, and they can fill your movie up and make it full instead of just following one person around and that everybody might not like.
Sure.
Right.
It's an open world game as opposed to a linear storyline. You know.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool as your characters become more and more just like looking to the camera and figuring shit out. I felt like the camera, and this sounds so fucking cheesy to say, but the camera wasn't just us. It was this was the camera's story. This was the people making the film's story, as opposed to the actors on there. Like, so we were behind it.
The comedians, Dale Gibbons, Damon Williams, and B. Cole, specifically, I had them along with a couple of other actors like Philana Sanders and not Randall. It was Letitia Estes and Aaron Hill. They were breaking character. The reason why they were breaking character to talk about what's going on is because I wanted, well, actually the comedians anyway, I want the comedians to be more so like, because they're supposed to be the funny people. Right. So you would expect them to do the goofy stuff, but they're like, no. Like when he saw the gun, he's like, man,
the fucking pink gun got me, man.
I died. I laughed so hard.
Yeah, because he's just and that one character. What was the dude's name? The bald dude, a little bit older, who was in the car.
Everett.
Everett.
Yeah, his name.
Yeah, no, that was Everett. Yeah,
Everett. Yeah,
his call outs got me every time. He's like, wait a minute, but I got out of the car on this side, but we parked here at that fucking. I started laughing at that pretty hard.
Oh, Jason, that was Damon.
Yeah, that was popping his head in and out of the house. It's like, wait, I thought we were at your house.
That was funny and shit.
That's Damon Williams. He's a professional comedian.
So, he was the best. He was the best in that movie.
Was great.
Yeah.
So it was better to have them break character and talk about what's going on. So y'all laughing why they like what the fuck? What is this? And just like when Adele walk in the room in a bedroom, was like, what the fuck is this? And then she see him wrapped around with toilet paper and an extension cord hanging on.
That was an extension cord. Yeah,
that was great.
As she's trying to find out what happened to him, not only that, she's trying to attempt to stay in character, but also she's questioning like, where are we? We're not in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
it was great. Steph, you had a couple of things that you laughed. You tell it, because there was a couple of things that you were talking about that before that you noticed in a lot of movies, not even just like the bad movies, but like in movies in general.
In movies in general. So one of the first scenes where they're sitting at the eating their breakfast and they're pretending to eat. It drives me nuts when actors are pretending to eat and it's like that food isn't moving. I don't know. Personally, if I were on set, I would be starving and I would take every opportunity, but that's just me. But watching them like pretending to eat, I don't know why I found that so amusing, but I think it's just because it drives me nuts in every single movie that I watch. And I know on a lot of these reality shows as well, they don't allow them to actually eat the food that's in front of them. So, because they don't want it on the cameras, they don't want it on the mics, they don't want, anything to happen. So I was like, that was so spot on. And I laughed so hard. I was watching it with my boyfriend and he's like, it's funny, but it's not that funny. I'm like, no, it's that funny because it drives you nuts.
Tell your boyfriend I don't like him.
Yeah. He laughed at everything else. But,
okay. All right. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he laughed.
And he actually works at the Hard Rock in Gary, Indiana. So he met Adele when she performed recently and said she was lovely. So
oh yeah, she is. Did he see the movie before he saw it?
No. He saw it. He watched it with me this past weekend. So and I think she was there like last month or 2 months ago.
Yeah, when I gave her the script, she was funny. She was funny. When I gave her the script, she was like, "Send me the script." So just out of nowhere, she texted me saying, I said, I'm on page 19 and this shit's funny as hell. I'm like, you didn't even get to your pages yet. I thought you was just, I didn't know you was going to read the whole script. I said, you're not at your character yet, So, but I enjoyed working with her. She was fun. I enjoyed working with everybody. Everybody showed up on time. My daughter and I, my daughter and I, we did the one part, that's the only part that was improv with the cars. on the street.
Oh yeah.
You're jumping ahead. I was going to ask it. City of Improv. Did you do any? Like, it seemed pretty tightly scripted, but it also some of the off the cuff remarks could have easily been improv.
No.
It was motherfuckers better at saying the words you write.
Well, so Randall, he used to do a lot of improv on my stuff because we got the Plight of the Independent Filmmaker, the web series, and he would do improv, and then the other actors would complain. His shit was tight what he did, but the other actors, I don't know when they come in. They'll take it like he's fucking me up, and I was like, so I told him, and so I gave him an opportunity to do something in this movie. He was like, "No, I'm just gonna stick to the script." Who are you? But he stuck to the script
before.
Yeah, he stuck to the script. Everybody stuck to the script, and I was happy. And I was happy that the script was strong enough to be funny and be able to hold. Because like I said, the only thing that was improv was me and my daughter. When she was like, "Dad, director."
Yeah, that was funny. I was wondering if that was your kid. I was like watching it go. I'm like, okay, it's got to be a fun little tribute. But it is hard. If you're comfortable doing improv, I'm not saying I am because I've never really done it on stage or anything like that. I do it a little bit in the show and that's it. But if you have people who are not comfortable with it and you're doing it, like it throws them off. They don't know what to do. They get uncomfortable. Alex has some experience with improv and he coaches us sometimes.
Making people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I've done 5 classes of improv. And
where'd you go?
Comedy Sports.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff there.
So what's crazy is another guy, he made a short and he sent it to me. And then he asked me what I think about it. And the first thing I asked him, I said, "Who wrote the script?" He said, "Oh no, I didn't write it. We just kind of like did improv." I said, "You need to write." Yeah, because were any of those improvisers like, "No, but I worked with an improviser before." I said, "Well, you kind of need to write because that wasn't it." And he got mad at me because he said, "Well, my friends, they said that it was good." I said, "Well, they're not your friends." Really, they're not your friends. For real, they're not your friends. So you said your friends say it was good. They're not your friends. And I'm sorry to tell you, they're not your friends. It's okay. I have people that are not my friends too.
Improv is great.
On the intro for the show.
Yeah,
right. They're not your friends.
They're not your friends.
Improv is great, but you're totally right. Well, if it's just this amorphous blob of funny haha, it's only funny for that. You need some lines for it to move through for the funny to be the silliness. If you got somebody who's walking on banana peels, slipping every step, that's not funny. One time though, one banana peel, that's fucking funny.
Right. And then what happens is you have 2 actors on screen trying to fight for funny. They don't want to be.
Who's got the best last line?
Right. I don't want to be the butt of this joke. So I'm a fight. So now this scene goes too long. And it's like, all right, cut. Not everybody laugh.
Save it for the blooper reels. Like, do you ever see all the blooper reels of Mike Epps in Next Friday? That dude is fucking brilliant.
But see, the thing is, the blooper reels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't make it to the movie.
Right. So when you think about stuff like that, so Friday, the first Friday was mostly improv. Now,
that's true.
Yeah. Who's the writer on here? Who's the writer? Because I'm a writer. And if you watch Friday, make sure you turn it down so you can hear the dialogue and stray away from the music. The music kind of throws you off, but you can tell that. Remember, I said I'm funny. I'm not gonna be the butt. You're gonna be the butt. No, you can tell from different scenes how they're fighting for superiority over that particular scene. And people always say, "Oh, that Friday is." I said, "Yeah, it was the best movie at that particular time because nothing has been out there. It was nothing out there like that at that particular time." But
I feel like I have to go back and watch this now.
For me to watch it and then see it and then they improv that, and it was a lot of times it was some dead air, and I'm like, they don't know where to go with that, and it was a lot of guessing and wondering and
That leads me to a question. You went to Columbia, right?
Correct.
When I first moved to Chicago, I lived in a house full of a bunch of drunken artists, and the dude on the middle floor went to Columbia and was a cinematographer. He's out in LA now shooting reality TV. But watching a movie with him was always really tough because he would sit there and be like, yeah, this
and tear it apart.
Just shred it. And nowadays, like, I did a lot of sketch and improv. If I watch comedy, I'll nod at things that are funny and I'll go, that's funny. But I don't laugh as much unless it's just a good pratfall or something. Do you find yourself dissecting other people's work instead of appreciating it?
I do. You know what? If it's shot well, the acting is good and the script is good, I can watch it. But if it's not shot well, I can't watch Tyler Perry stuff. I just can't. I'm like, he has too much money for it.
He's got a lot of money. He's doing well.
I just can't watch it. But
no, I get you. I get it completely.
The last movie I saw was Friday. They Will Kill You. I saw that, and I liked it. And the reason why I liked it because I really like when women kick ass. First of all, secondly, it was shot well, and the story was you thought the story was one way, and the story was another way, and then it flipped, and then changed out. Even though we were following one character, but for the most part, I liked it because it was basically her kicking ass. Almost.
Say again. They Will Kill You.
Yeah, They Will Kill You.
What's
Came out last Friday. For the theater.
I'll have to go check that out.
Oh, it's out.
See, you went to the theater.
Oh, you know what? I've been seeing trailers for that. It looked really good. I do want to go see that one.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Was that the last film you've seen?
It was
in the
fun.
theater?
It was fun. Yeah, that was Friday. This past Friday.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It came out Friday actually, but in Marcus Theaters,
you go see it?
Country Club Hills Marcus Theaters. I think I probably could have just invited you there and probably 80 other people because the theater was empty.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes me
to
to
fair,
that
though,
point.
Friday was really nice weather.
It doesn't matter, bro. Because look, a good movie like that on screen, on screen, you know, theater should be full of people wanting to see that. Not saying I'll wait till it come out on my phone, my device.
What's your favorite movie theater in Chicago?
I don't have one.
Where do you love to go? Where can you just like nestle down with a fucking cherry Coke? And
it used to be
Red Buns?
Icon, but Icon it dissolved into AMC, and AMC didn't put any work into the theater. So yeah,
I do AMC off of Webster, like Webster and Clybourne. That's my favorite. I can put those chairs back. They recline for me. I can just nuzzle in. It's fantastic.
I used to do that one, but now I go to Country Club Hills because I'm forced. Because it's not
part of your contract.
I don't. So, you know, but
where did you do a lot of the filming? Because I noticed a lot of different shots. Like there was, it looked like one was like further, kind of in the suburbs because the city was set a little bit further apart. But then like it looked, I think that you were right in like, now I can't remember. I don't want to insult you by saying it, but like kind of more like towards the city, towards like downtown area.
No, we shot it. It's a Tubi movie. You're not supposed to shoot it in different areas. You're supposed to shoot it in the same place. It's a Tubi movie.
But it looks different.
Look, the hospital room, Erica's house, and the parents with the old son all shot in the same place.
Yeah.
Okay, that was another one of my favorite parts.
It's a Tubi
old sun bit.
No, but like in Chicago, like where, like what neighborhood?
Are you talking about the aerial shots?
Yeah.
That's drone footage of downtown. And
did you just buy that, or did you shoot it yourself?
I got a drone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I saw it on one of the screens. I saw the little fan going on.
Purposefully.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And the old sun bit was hilarious, and you know that is a good one. Alex was starting to say that, but but it was a good bit because it's something that we've brought up on here before, is that you'll watch a show and you know there's this girl who's supposed to be 16 and you're like, man, like she's very attractive, and you look it up, you're like, oh good, she's 22.
Exactly.
Like, thank God.
Yeah, that's happened to me before. I was like, and I said, oh, whew, it's 26.
Yep.
Or you see some 14-year-old in the show with a hairline deeper than mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, kid.
Or
you got a
in,
kid
yeah,
who's
in
that age.
the case of Grease, all of them were in their 30s playing 16-year-olds.
Yes.
Drives me. That's why. That's how I related that particular scene in Tubi to Grease, because I was like, yes, somebody's calling him out. Apple juice, Modelo. Same thing.
Yeah, apple juice.
And then but the movie that did that the best, calling people out, for being like too old to play, is Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh yeah,
I love that bit
movie
in there.
I think Tubi did it better.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You're
think
right.
so too.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Hey, now's
You know
the
what?
opportunity.
I'm right
We'll bring
here.
David Wayne on to this thing, and we'll all just get into a debate.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Obviously,
no, it was
Tubi did
very
it
well
better.
done.
They did it
Tubi,
Very well
yes.
done.
It
Newer
was
is always
funny and
better.
calling it out. I did. I loved it. And I mean, from the first time they see the boom mic operator, and Damon Williams is like calling it out. He's like, "Who is this? Like, why is he here?" But he just keeps like going with it. And then when he's, I think it was Everett, when he's beating the old son with the gun and everything in the corner, and it's clearly just not connecting or anything. And he's just watching it like, what am I watching?
But now, man, I'm guilty of exposition, because when they get out the car, he explains that part.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
But he says it with a wink.
But it's
I mean,
on purpose, because that scene happened so fast. It was a lot of stuff that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Out the bed real fast and dressed, and there's a lot of stuff in that scene that happened real fast. So I made sure that he explained it for the slow people.
You always
to make sure
gotta
that
take care
they
of the
know it
slow
wasn't.
people.
Well, to make sure that they knew it wasn't a mistake.
Yeah.
So
That's-
then I
yeah.
snap out of it by putting them on the porch.
How long
Yeah.
did it take you to shoot the whole thing? You said you didn't have a whole bunch of locations, so
It took a couple of months. Well, it took probably like 5 or 6 months. Reason why it took so long, not because of anything. So my formula for shooting anything is script, location, actors. Because first thing an actor asks is, when are you shooting it? So if I got my locations locked, these are the dates. If you can do it, cool. You can't. But I wanted these specific people to play these characters. Since I want these specific people to play these characters, I had to work around their schedule opposed to mine. But that's why I had like 5 to 6 months.
nice.
We
Did
started
you edit it
shooting
yourself?
Yeah, we started shooting in October, and then we finished shooting in, I think, March of 2024. Yeah,
Okay.
March 2024.
Nice. It's so hard to edit. Like, I edit short videos and I go insane, but editing an entire hour-long movie, that must have been long.
I wrote it.
And hard.
I wrote it. No, so it's not, because here's another thing that people don't know. That I am the king of 2-hour shoots. I don't do 12-hour shoots. And the reason why I don't do 12-hour shoots is because I come prepared. So now I'm probably on set for 4 hours. I get there an hour ahead of time, set up the equipment, crew gets there, tell them what they need to do. Actors get there, we go right in. Can we practice? No, just let's go. And what I've learned is, the more they practice, the weaker they get. So that first thing they get off is the best one take that I need, and that's done. I just need one good take. Now, Alex, you might say, hey, you want to do it again? If you want. Can we try this? After we get all my money shots on this shot list. We get all the shot lists out of the way. We can try whatever you want to try. But I only need
You
one good
storyboard everything.
shot list. I don't storyboard.
You don't storyboard?
Yeah, because I don't want to draw. I don't want to draw. I shot list. I know what to shoot. This is my background. Before I became a filmmaker, I was a shooter. So I know how to. I just log all the shots and say, all right, this is how we want this. These are all the shots that we need. So it's not like I say, all right, get a wide shot, medium, close. No, we only need a 2 shot of them. We need a close up of him. We need a medium shot of her. That's it. Because when you watch a movie, you don't see all right, close up, medium. No, you see the shots that they want you to see to get that feeling and put you in that mood. And that's how I visualize it when I create the shot list. So to make sure that we get all the things that we're trying to get across.
I mean, that shows. Some of the best scenes were wide. I mean, comedy dies in a close-up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the funniest shit is when you can see the tableau of people in front of you. Yeah, and you did that quite a bit, like with the scene with the fucking, when his head's all wrapped up. You got everybody there. Or the scene closer to the end.
Now, I'm going to tell you, that was the hardest scene to do because it was so many moving parts in a room. And I think I had tape on the floor, but I ran out of color. I ran out of one of color because everybody had a specific color. So, and their numbers were on the colors. So when they hit their line, they go from here to there to there to there. But I had to double up on somebody's tape. Luckily, they were smart enough because I wasn't smart enough to keep up. Because if it had been me, I'd have been bumping into people. But they were smart enough to stay on their marks. But that was the hardest scene.
So there was other improv. They did improv blocking.
No, they were able to keep up with what I had on the floor. They knew I couldn't keep up with it, but they were able to keep up with it.
I did it and wait for them.
But I did it. I marked the floor for everybody, and I said, "All right, this is yours. This is yours." And they said, "That's the same color." I said, "Yeah, I know."
It is, isn't it?
All right. Well, you come out the room, and then I said, "All right, you go from here. That's yours, 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 yours." All right, you go out the room. And then I brought the other person in, did them, and then I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm gonna be really messed up because I don't remember what I just told them." So, but they did. They did, and it worked out. And that scene was pretty rough. That was a rough scene to shoot.
Do you use
it turned
a lot
out
of
great.
Thank you.
I was going to ask, do you use a lot of the same actors for your movies?
No. Well, sometimes. So Randall, the guy who with the flower, he's in the show that I created called Fluke. Fluke is a series that I'm trying to pitch to network. Well, I haven't been able to pitch to networks because I've been doing podcasts, but
we apologize.
No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping, but Fluke is a series that I shot 3 concept episodes to it, and it's basically Atlanta and Curb Your Enthusiasm on steroids.
Okay.
Jesus, that's a fun combo.
Yeah. So I'm pitching that, and what the pitch is, I got 3 episodes shot. Pay us to shoot 3 more, and you can have a full season, and you can throw it out in the ether to see what it does. And then once it comes back, if it comes back well, we can renegotiate on how much you want to pay us. But until, pay us to shoot this little one, and you don't have to pay us a lot. Just pay us. That's it. So
how long are your episodes?
The episodes are 20 minutes long.
That's good. That's smart.
I mean, I can make them longer, but seriously, I can make them longer. But it's just 20 minutes long. And what gave me the idea was Bookie. Have you seen Bookie? It was on HBO. I can't think of the comedian's name.
Is that with Craig Robinson?
Oh wait, yeah. No,
not Craig Robinson. This is another. Damn, it's a comedian.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but they canceled. It was actually a good show. It was actually a good show, and they canceled it. It's the second season. It got its legs, and when I say it got its legs, I'm looking it up right now while we're on the phone. Bookie, Sebastian, I can't pronounce his last name.
Maniscalco, is it whatever?
Maniscalco.
Maniscalco, yes.
Yeah,
Omar Dorsey.
Yeah, so that show, Bookie is about not him being a bookie, but his life revolving around him being a bookie. Fluke is about him. He's an actor, but his life revolving around having just dumb luck, not bad luck, because he fails upward. So every situation is a bad situation for him, but somehow he gets lucky and fell upward.
Interesting.
So that's what Fluke is about.
I love it.
I will watch that.
Do you give it any kind of supernatural thing, or is it just kind of like a shrug of the shoulders of this is just luck?
Oh no, we don't see it, but we know from the name of the show, Fluke, that it was just dumb luck.
I
like it.
I want to tell you about the episode that I wrote. I can tell you about the episode I wrote. He went to a massage parlor. He
Oh
went to
boy.
massage. Yeah. So exactly what you're saying, Steph. Oh boy. And he thought he was going to his sister's friend's massage parlor, and he went somewhere else, and and he found out later on but it was dumb luck that brought. I mean, who gets luck like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Chinatown. Got it.
Alex laughed right there.
My buddy Dave, it's reminded me of a story where he went to the wrong massage parlor once, and they were fucking with his nipples, and he's like, "This is not what I'm paying you for. This is not going where you think it's gonna go." And now he lives down in Chinatown above a massage parlor. And every fucking time I'm down there, I give him shit.
Really?
They touching your nipples, dog? They after those French kisses? Come on, tell me about it. They coming?
You sure he not going to massage parlor every day?
I don't know. I'll ask him.
I feel like I've heard that story a lot though. Like there's a lot of men who go to massage parlors for just massages, and then the happy endings happen. And I'm like, did you really not know when you walked in? Like I can spot that.
That was an episode.
You're my brother. I don't want to know.
No, I'm saying there's an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where that exact thing happened to Will and Uncle Phil on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless James.
I don't remember this, but
they went to go get a massage because Uncle Phil was all stressed out over everything, and then it ends up being that they find out this is the kind of place that gives happy endings, and they get arrested. And then Uncle Phil has to talk his way out of jail, but he only does it because Will starts reminding him of how good the food's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing that happened.
Huh.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's real in real life. I'm telling you, I've had a lot of friends that have been like, I walked in and I was like, well, did you finish? And they go, well, yeah, I mean, they're already there. I'm like,
be careful. That's how Deshaun Watson got in trouble. Okay. He did worse shit.
Right.
So, Will, you've got all these amazing influences referenced in the movie. We talked about Tarantino, Guy Ritchie. What was your biggest, like, when you were coming up, when you made the call of like, this is what I want to do? What was your light bulb moment? What movie or TV show did you watch that made you go, fuck, I want to do that?
No, there was no light bulb moment. And here's the thing. Remember I told you I was a shooter?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew how to write after taking a couple of classes at Columbia and learning how to script write. And I was shooting somebody's project, and it was horrible. They were doing a bad job. I saw the stuff they were doing wrong. So I tried to tell the director, or tried to help the director. He didn't hear. He wanted to hear what I was saying. And I said, you know what? I can do this. This is easy. And then I tried, and I failed.
Sure.
Failed miserably. I was like, oh,
what was your first project that you failed on?
Kidnapped.
All right, elevator pitch it. What was it?
FBI agent goes undercover to catch the crime boss. That was it. And, yeah, it was bad because the thing is, I didn't direct anybody. I let everybody just do whatever they wanted to do. So they were reading off the same script, but without any direction. And then I was working with theater actors, and theater actors talk like this all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can't get any emotion from anybody that speaks this way. And I was like, bro, it's a whole microphone right there. So so that happened, and then I reevaluated everything and came up with a short film, because that was a feature film, but I came up with a short film, which was very ambitious. My first film doing a feature, but I came up with a short film called My Enemy's Son. And you ever heard of Scarface the Rapper?
Yeah.
No. All right. Yeah, you heard of the Ghetto Boys?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scarface is in the Ghetto Boys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So he made a song called Good Girl Gone Bad. And I took that song because it was the Good Girl Gone Bad. It was a dope story. It's a 3-minute story about a drug deal gone bad and how he was told that he found some drugs cheap, and he knew somebody that was going to sell them to him cheap. And the guy ended up trying to rob him, and then he ended up killing him and taking his son, which turned my movie into the title of My Enemy's Son, because A Good Girl Gone Bad is really a drug deal that went bad. It resulted into his enemy's son, which my title of my movie.
That's a really good fucking title. My Enemy's Son. You should trademark that.
I like that.
38 minutes
solid title.
It's a 38-minute short. So I did that, and then I showed my friend, and my friend was like, yo, Will, I know you know about the street, but you know more than this. And I was like, nah, and I felt embarrassed. Because I said, I do know more than that. And then I started doing other stuff. And I came up with Sex Ain't Love, which is a romantic comedy. Then I tried to save youth with Step Off the Block, which is a coming-of-age tale about two friends that get shot at. But drama, what I've learned is it's a special cup. So you like Coca-Cola, Steph likes Sprite, Adam likes coffee. If y'all don't like the other, y'all not going to dip in the other. So that's what drama's like. Everybody likes to laugh. Comedy is like water. Everybody needs water. So I'm doing my best to stay in the comedy lane, even though this ain't Pulp Fiction. It's dark comedy, but it's still comedy nonetheless. People die funny. You know? Plight of the independent.
People die funny.
Plight of
the indie right there.
Plight of the indie filmmaker is the spinoff of the web series that I did during the pandemic. That's really the next project that I plan on doing, is Plight of the Indie Filmmaker, because that caps off the series that I created. And basically Will and Jeff, Will is not my character, Jeff will be my character, but Will and Jeff finally get this big meeting with the studio head now, but the studio head has a cousin that's in the street that's a crime boss, and he's wondering, hey, tell me a story how you got this meet, because my cousin always stays out of my business. Tell me how this got, and they go on and tell him all the stuff they went through. And that is shot like The Gentleman.
Okay.
That's a solid show. I enjoyed that.
Wait, not Jack. No, wait, look.
Talking about the Guy Ritchie TV show?
Oh,
yeah,
Snatch?
No, it's not. No. I'm talking about the movie, but it's shot like Snatch and The Gentleman.
Ah, okay. I love
It
it.
is shot
They made a TV show out of it too. Same Guy Ritchie and everything. It's basically the same animal.
I didn't see the TV show. I
It's
heard
all right.
about
It's
it.
good. It's a good season.
But I just love the movie The Gentleman. He was like, for fuck's sakes, you need to invest in some parachutes, man. Because the dude jumped over his train. Because when he jumped out that truck and ran across and jumped over the bridge, I'm like, what the fuck? And then his train came over, ran him over, and then it smash cut. Fuck's sakes, man. You need to invest in some parachute. Like, ooh, shit. I rewound that part like 6 times just to see it, just because the way it was cut together. Like,
yeah.
Got out the trunk, ran, jumped, train. For fuck's sakes, man.
Yeah. Richie's so great at those jump jokes. Like, there's a jump scare. Adam and I were talking about it last week with, something jumps out at you and you're scared. Richie's got jump jokes where it's just a real quick smash right after a bit. Like, can't believe this will ever happen. Jump. And then you see it happening or the aftermath of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I know we're promoting Tubi movie, but what work are you most proud of? Besides Tubi movie, we'll exclude that one. Of all your other work, what are you most proud of?
The script I can't really talk about that a lawyer has, and I really can't talk about it.
That's fair. Okay. How about something you've already done, filmed, it's out there? What do you got?
I like Plight of the Independent Filmmaker because it shows the struggle of a filmmaker. And then the first season was 3 to 5 minute episodes, and then people complained about it being too short, and I made it longer, 9 to 15 minute episodes, and people, they responded. They loved the show. And I call the first season a shit show because you can literally take a shit while you're watching an episode. 3 to 5 minutes.
You know what?
That's about the
trademark that. Trademark that. That is.
I grew up with Adam, and I know that it's not 3 to 5 minutes. He needs that 20-minute mark. Okay.
He eats a lot of fiber. Leave him alone.
That's season 2. Adam has season 2.
That's what my wife says. She's like, "See you in 20 minutes," and I'm like, "Bye, love you."
Oh my god. Okay, so I have a serious question for you, and this is a Chicago-based question because we are Well, Alex and I live in Chicago. Adam is fake Chicago.
North suburbs.
What would you say your favorite pizza is? Because it's what we're known for.
Well, the problem with that is I really don't mess with cheese, but when I do kind of sneak, because it messes my stomach up. But Giordano's, I like Giordano's.
Okay.
So do you have like a Chicago food?
But I still sneak over every once in a while and get a personal Giordano's pizza, and then I pay for it for the next 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, but it's worth it. It's worth it for those
3 or 4 days. That's a long time.
He's watching a couple, 2-3 episodes on those days.
Yeah,
I'm watching.
I like to call that my cleanse. That's when I cleanse my system. So we're just thinking it positively. You're just cleansing your system. But Alex had a question.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, like, so no cheese. What's your Chicago dish? Like, are you going and getting barbecue somewhere? Are you getting an Italian beef sandwich?
You'll catch me at Pizza Capri.
Pizza Capri?
Hyde Park.
Right. What do you get there?
I was just down there.
Now, what's funny about that, I don't know the name of the dish because I get it when I walk in, they know what I want. I don't order anything. I just walk in, sit down, and eat.
Basically cheers.
Almost. But so it's chicken, chicken breast, spinach, mushroom, and tomato together. And that's it. But actually they bring me soup, they bring me salad, and they don't give me the hard bread everybody else get. They bring me the roll. And that
I think Javi,
if you ever go to if you ever go there, ask for Javier.
Okay.
Javier.
I think I'm supposed to be there Friday, and I'm going to be like, I want the Will Adams special. That's
Will. Yeah. Can we walk in sunglasses on?
Ask for Javier.
Okay.
Javier.
And tell him
bring me to Javier. I know Will.
That's
it.
Javier.
He says, take the fucking cheese out of this house.
Now, are you Cubs or Sox?
Sox. I'm Southside.
That's the right answer. I'm with you. Thank you. That's the only answer that exists.
But Bears, though, okay, right?
Well, we only have one football team.
I know, but I'm just saying. Well,
by the way people talk around here, you'd think we have 2 sometimes, especially up where I'm at.
Yeah,
True.
well, the Packers shall not be named.
Packers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're that close, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like, I'm stone's throw away from the border of Wisconsin.
Oh.
Could be there in 15 minutes right now.
Oof,
Why would I go? But
well, that's like me going to Indiana. I can make it from Indiana from where I am right now. So
sure, but then
probably less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Skyway, yeah.
Oh yeah, but then you're paying like $30 in tolls.
Yeah, I look at. I guess I'm paying for convenience over,
True.
Yeah.
You ever think you want to live anywhere else other than Chicago?
I look at Chicago as I'm this is my little fishbowl and I'm the big fish in Chicago. If I go to California, you can throw a rock in any direction and hit me in California.
Yeah. Not you.
In New York, almost the same.
None of those motherfuckers came up with a Tubi movie.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that.
You already did it. It's out there. You have signed your name on the fucking wall.
The Wayans brothers. They said they would try to steal it, but then they came out with. So I'm glad they coming out with Scary Movie because I'm about to talk shit. I'm about to talk shit about them.
Yeah.
because I'm like, they don't hold up. It's just the same gag. It's basically a movie built with sketches. That's all it is.
That is, but it could be good. Please don't ruin it for me yet. I really want it to be good because the first Scary Movie is upper echelon comedy for me.
Because it was the first one, and then the next one was just like, hey, is that your shit in the bed?
No, second one was pretty funny.
No, it's my shit in the bed. That's your shit in the bed. That's your shit in the bed. So
that's fun. Sometimes you gotta love that just kind of low. I want to say lowbrow, but it's not lowbrow. Some of it's very smart. Some of it is cheap jokes. Some of it's very smart.
It just turns into a sketch show in the movie.
Sure.
That's all it is sketches all throughout the movie.
Yes.
Well, I mean, so is Hollywood Shuffle, but that's one of the best movies ever.
Exactly. But somebody tried to say my movie was like Hollywood Shuffle, and I said, no, it's not. Yeah, because it's a sketch show. That's all sketches. And then
the whole point of Hollywood Shuffle is that you're changing the channel, basically.
Yes. See, I want to come on your podcast again.
You're always welcome, man.
Because y'all, oh my God.
We get it.
I try
we watch TV and movies.
I try to talk to people and they were like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
No.
So I get to a point where I'm like, okay, you're right.
You're like, get me off this fucking podcast.
We're just people who appreciate movies and
no, I ain't talking about podcasts. I'm talking about regular people.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I just say you're right so people can stop talking to me. So
that's fair.
I find if I get too many of those conversations in a row, that I just start thinking that I'm the problem.
Me too.
Like this morning, I kept dealing with people, and every one of them, guy at the rent-a-car place, the guy at the gym, everybody I was running into, I'm like, these motherfuckers are all in a bad mood today, and they're all assholes. And then I get back to the house, and I eat my gummy, and I think about it for a minute, and I'm like, the common denominator in that asshole game I just played was me. I'm the asshole.
But no, you could be walking around, you could be like, hey, everybody. I just said hi.
Yeah, I think it's the mustache.
What you need? What I need? Hello. I just want to greet you first. What I need. I want to greet you. Yeah. What you need? You know, it's just common decency. That's what I need.
Some people don't know how to fucking small talk. They don't.
Well, it's not small talk. I just want to greet you. I don't want to say, hey, yo, hey, where's the batteries? No, hey, good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, acknowledgement of another human.
Right.
Yeah, just to be nice.
Being alive there.
You at work. You don't want to be here. I get it. So I apologize. I don't want to be here, but I need batteries. But I want to be polite to you and say, hi, good morning. Could you please tell me where the batteries are? Over there. But when you say it's you, no, it's not you. People just wake up on the wrong side of the bed all the time. And I say people, it's not like one or two, it's everybody. Because you could be walking around with a smile on your face and everybody mad about the weather.
Sure. I find myself in customer service interactions both being annoyed that they are so rude and there's no actual customer service, but at the same time carrying the same thought of like, I kind of would be too. You know, maybe they're having a bad day. Like I can see where they're coming from, but also, damn, fake smile at me.
No, because the quicker I get you out of my face and you have a good rapport with me. I've been in places where people say, oh, I hate coming here. Why are you here? You don't have to come.
That's a good point.
You don't have to. Why? Ooh, I just hate, you know, the way they act when they don't act that way when I come here, but why are you here? Like, I'm confused because if they treated me like trash, they would never see me past their doorstep again.
Yeah.
But
I mean, listen, let me tell you from this experience. So my day job is human resources. And when people come down and just walk in my office as I'm typing and just start demanding and yelling, and I'm just like, good morning. Like, what can I do for you? Like, it's wild. Like, people can't just come down. At least send me a greeting and then yell at me. Do something.
Or just say, knock on the door. Hey, how you doing? Adam, good morning. How you doing? Oh, okay. Good morning to you. Let me check that. You know,
but just a little verbal foreplay. Let's just get the juices flowing. Don't go right in. It's dry.
I don't know you. You don't know me, and you don't know how I'm gonna respond to how you react. You don't know how I don't know. I definitely don't know how you're gonna respond if I'm mean. So it's just be polite. I only need to talk to you for like 3 seconds.
Right.
That's it. Good morning. Where are the batteries?
Yeah. That's right. Like, I'm here to help you.
Yeah. I think too, it's like when you're walking on the streets, right? Like people just always look down. They don't say hi to you. But if you look at somebody and you smile and you say hi, it throws them off. But you can kind of see in their face, they're kind of like, oh, like you can brighten somebody's day just by smiling at them and saying hi. That's
and most of the times they're in their phone, or they'll be walking towards you, and then you have eye contact, and then all of a sudden they go,
yeah,
yep. I'm from Texas, small town, so to me, eye contact is important. Also, you know the difference between a when you see somebody end up down. You know, you walk somebody you know. What's up? What's up? It's just some other person, and you're acknowledging they exist. You get a little down. I like that. I like the acknowledgement of other humans.
I just do this. I just do that.
You're all the way up all the time.
Yeah, just all the time. If it's a woman, I say good morning.
You got a whole badass look going
I say good
for
morning,
you.
like good morning. My whole voice goes up. Good morning. So I don't look threatening. I mean, I already look threatening, so I don't sound threatening. So
Fair.
The homeless, it's like the homeless people. I always say hi to them and like try to be as kind as I can. And maybe that's not the right move, and a lot of people will tell me that.
It's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game you're playing.
Steph, they're hustlers. They're hustlers.
Well, I'm not giving them anything, but I figure a nice hi or a smile. You know?
That fed them, I guess.
I try to be.
Fed their soul.
Steph, they're hustlers. They're hustlers. In Chicago, they're hustlers.
Don't you let them harden your
heart. Walking up.
Hey,
not the ones walking up.
Don't choose that piece too hard in your heart.
Open your window. Hey, open your window.
No.
Look.
No, I'm talking like walking down the street, just passing by. If they say something, hey, and then I keep on about my way.
Well, the ones that come up to me, hey, how you doing? I'm good. And you? I'm good. So can I ask you a question? No. One question. No, I don't have the time. I don't have.
Yeah, but Will, their mix CD is really good. You just have to try it. You just have to listen to it. Just you know what? They're gonna give you one for free. Just see how it goes.
It's not. They have nothing to give but conversation with their hand out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to trick me out of what? And I said, I don't have any cash. Oh, you have a good day, brother.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, like have a good one. I don't know.
I'm gonna just start saying, "Nice to see you. I'm poor," and then they.
Listen. We're all hurting. Okay, we're all hurting right now.
Just carry a picture.
I actually need the handout.
Gas prices.
I don't have any cash. You know, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I was about to ask you.
Yeah, right? How are you doing? You doing all right?
Dude, I was $1.
Yeah, some of them make some good money. I would like watch some like documentary or something on it. People were breaking in like 6 figures panhandling. I was like
$30 or $40 an hour.
Yeah.
That's
like,
funny.
I'm in the wrong industry.
Yeah, right. I didn't tell you this. I was walking the dog the other day, and I live up in Portage Park, so it's the city, but not. It's like, you know, half-ass city, half suburbs. And this dude comes pulling up, and I'm got my fucking headphones in. I'm bebopping along, high as a motherfucking kite, you know. And he pulls up, holding a ring out at me, and I'm like, "The fuck?" Turn off my headphones, and he's like, "Hey, I'm from Miami. I'm from out of town." And he like hands me the ring, and I'm like, "The fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Whoa, wait, I know what this is." Give it back to him real quick. I'm like, "I got no cash. I'm not buying a fucking ring from you. I have no cash." I'm just trying to get some gas. I'm like,
He was turning you into Green Lantern, bro. What's the?
Yeah,
I could have been.
Bro, turn down your opportunity.
Damn,
the ring chooses Green Lantern. I've already got the gray hair. I could be Hal Jordan.
Oh, the ring chooses you.
That's right.
You're goddamn right. It does. That guy was Abin Sur, and he was. Oh man, have you seen the trailers? That's gonna be a pretty cool fucking show.
To what?
Lanterns
Green
on
Lantern.
HBO.
For real?
Oh yeah, man. You got Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. God, Jon Stewart.
You just opened up a whole can of worms here.
Aaron Pierre.
It's crazy. Look, I just found out Invincible had more seasons. I
know. It's good. They're good so far this season. Invincible's doing really good.
Look, I didn't know 1, 2. I mean, I didn't know 2, 3, and 4 happened. So
really? You got some shit to catch up on.
Yeah, I'm way behind.
You need to cut out your podcasts, man.
Too.
You have important work to do.
Yeah, no, Lanterns I think comes out in August, I want to say, but it looks good. They've only released teasers right now, so they haven't really shown Green Lantern yet. But you know, Hal Jordan's already a Lantern. I think he's training Jon Stewart. So, but it looks fun. Hopefully.
I'm check that out. And HBO created this.
Yep.
Yeah, they're doing good work. I mean, they did such good shit with the Peacemaker series. You know.
So this is supposed to be like True Detective with Green Lanterns. That's the premise of the show.
Okay. Let me check that out.
Got a little bug in your ear now.
Yeah.
You can come take my spot on this podcast when that comes out.
Promise us you'll do that, Will. When it comes out and we start talking about lanterns, we'll just kick Steph off for the night.
Yeah,
It'll just be
because
us
my
nerdy
eyes
boys.
just cross, and I go.
But you might like it. You like True Detective, didn't you?
Yeah, and I did like
See?
Peacemaker and all that, but it was
See?
like
Yeah.
that's just
You'll like Lanterns.
It's Kyle
they
Chandler.
keep making me watch all of these like nerd shows, and there's been a couple that I'm like, I can't do it.
We're only making you watch the like really good ones, like the really good ones. Like we made you watch. Yes, we made you watch Peacemaker. We made you watch Fallout. I'm sorry for that, show that was nominated for 1 billion Emmys.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody trying to make you watch Hercules: The Legendary Journeys over here, okay?
Well,
we're not giving you the B level. This is a good shit.
They're the superhero comic book things. But here's the thing. If you listen to our other podcasts, when they go into like the comic book things and talk about it, I mean, they deep dive. And it's like
you gotta have my guy Eric on that for that, because I don't. He's a comic book fanatic. Yeah, my guy Eric. Yeah,
you play a pretty good superhero. You're kind of yoked out. I can see it.
I can see it.
Oh.
I mean, fucking jump on that train. Let Marvel pay you. A couple more of these Tubies out there, and Marvel's going to take notice.
One and done. One and done.
There's not Tubi 2 Electric Boogaloo?
No. Because that kind of could work. 2B2.
That would be cool. You could put a 2B2. The marketing sells itself.
Yeah. One and done.
But if you do go back, I want a piece.
Unless a check hits the table and it breaks it. But
right.
They're like, we need you to make this movie.
Like, so you saying no 2B2? What? How many zeros? Ooh.
A lot of zeros down there.
You can do a 2B3 too. You want that?
There's a lot of
China called. They want it filmed in Beijing. Like, you're going out there. You're going to do it.
All right.
Make $1 billion.
Hey, look, like I said, if the check hit the table and it breaks it, I'm like, okay.
I mean, they're making a new Rush Hour movie, so they might as well make a sequel to everything.
Vomit. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's the correct reaction. Is Ratner going to be directing it too? Because that dude's.
I don't know. I don't know.
Cares.
Like, this is just a cash grab. I think they're trying to help Chris Tucker get some money.
Yeah,
I think he's in debt.
I think I watched 15 minutes of Rush Hour 3 and was like, yeah, this is not going to be good. I'm done.
It's cash grab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Jackie Chan does Jackie Chan. And...
If you're going to redo anything with Chris Tucker, just give me some more Fifth Element shit. Give me some backstories. Let me see what Ruby Rhod
he was dope in Fifth Element. He was dope in Fifth Element.
You know that was supposed to be Prince, and he didn't want to do it because it was too effeminate?
That's how you act on stage.
I know, right? It's like, did you see the man's twirl in Purple Rain? That's cool, man. Wow. You're Prince. That's who you are. You're badass.
Yeah, he hasn't really been in any movies except for Purple Rain anyway, so I guess that was a moment. But he would have.
Great fucking movie.
Fifth Element would have been,
That's such an underrated movie that didn't get the props it deserved back in the day, but there's definitely a following for it now.
But look, when my daughter was at an age that she could understand what was going on, I put that in front of her because I want her to see a woman kick ass.
Yeah.
Not be buried up in a corner. Please save me. No, she's fucking everybody up. So,
I mean, that's Mila Jovovich just being the badass that she then became in all of the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
Has Mila Jovovich really been anything where she wasn't just a fucking
badass
sword against the darkness?
Saving. What was that movie where she was playing some woman that was being taken advantage of by the government or something?
Hold on, I can tell you in a second.
Oh,
let me use my cheat sheet.
She was in Dazed and Confused too.
Yeah.
There was Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet was a decent movie. It's the one where like they're technically vampires or something. It's like all futuristic. It's wild.
Didn't that come out at the same time as one with Charlize Theron that was like
Aeon Flux? It was like I guess it was like 05, 06, somewhere in there.
They both were competing against each other on that one.
Yeah, like I feel like I bought that used DVD. Do you have a physical media collection like DVDs and shit? Like you like movies?
I used to.
Yeah.
And it's at my ex-wife's house.
Ah. That used to be a cool thing, is you could go over to somebody's house and within like 2 minutes you walk in and you're like, all right, are we going to get along? Do we have the same movie kind of styles? What do you got
But
here?
you know, what's crazy about that, you know, and I found myself doing, so I'll be watching cable, and while I'm watching cable, let's say the Matrix will come on. I have all 4 of them. I can pop in, but I'll sit there and watch it on cable. Not at the beginning, wherever it started.
Sure.
So it's 30 minutes in, I'm watching it like it just started from there. When I can easily just go down there. This is before you were able to record, or what do you call that when you
TiVo?
Yeah. So I could actually get up, but then I guess cable has made us lazy. Cable has trained us to phase them out, because now with cable on, you know, you seeing the movie, and instead of that, you go to streaming platform and just start it whenever you want to start it. Stop it and hold it and come back to it.
You know, it is the one thing I miss about cable, because I only do streaming channels now. I'm like, cable's too expensive. I do miss that with cable, though, where I could see a movie on and be like, oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. And just turn it on. Doesn't matter where it is. I've seen it a million times. But I can sit there and watch the last 45 minutes of this movie and be satiated. Like,
it's the radio effect. If you know other people are seeing the same thing or hearing the same thing, like a great song driving on Lakeshore Drive on the radio is twice as good as a great song that you just pushed play on Spotify. Because you know that the rest of the city is hearing that.
I listen to comedy. I listen to comedy all day. That's all. I listen.
That's nice.
To 99. Oh, it's that Raw Dog and Comedy Central Radio.
Yeah,
and
I like those.
Jeff Foxworthy station. I forget the name of it.
So I know what you're talking about. I can't remember it.
Is that like the clean comedy one?
No, I can't do that one because I know it's curse words in there, and it makes me sad when I hear them. The audio just drop out. I'm like, no, I can't do that.
Well, I mean, some really good comedians are clean, like Brian Regan, great fucking comedian. Doesn't curse, doesn't talk shit.
His hotel bit where he saying, I booked the hotel. I had the reservation. It's like, you know how to take a reservation. You just don't know how to keep a reservation. That Brian Regan, he's hilarious. And
he's great.
Yeah, I like him.
Nice.
I like him.
Well, I mean, we're coming up on summer, so there's going to be tons of great comedy in the city, tons of great stuff to go see. Zanies has always got something. Second City's got great stand-up.
Yeah.
Hard Rock in Gary, Indiana. They have a bunch of things coming up.
Yeah. I try to be low key when I go. I try to be low key when I go places, like, because a lot of comedians know me because they know Damon and Adele and they know my work, and I try to be real low key and not, hey everybody, I'm here, and I just want to dip in, ha ha ha, and then leave.
It's almost as if you named your production company that.
Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, a lot of times it doesn't happen that way. People want to talk. What are you working on? Hey, so you got a part for me? I'm like, no, I didn't even know. No, I don't have a part for you. And we kind of started shooting it already. Oh, well, can you write something for me? No, because we already wrote the script for the whole season, so I can't have one part. I can't walk in. You can't walk in.
Yeah, because that's how things get done. You just walk in. Some motherfuckers fail upwards.
Yeah,
fluke.
Exactly.
Fluke.
Well, we're kind of coming up on the end here. So, anything else you want to plug? Any last words? Anything?
Tubi movie. If you want to see it, go to my website lokekey.com. And it'll give you all the streaming platforms. Well, it's actually going to just give you Plex right now, but it's on Mansa and it's also on Fawsome. So it's on Plex, Mansa, and Fawsome. What does Fawsome stand for? It's the F in awesome. So do you really think it means?
I have no idea.
I got it on Plex and it was 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Went
Yeah.
to Plex,
Yeah,
typed in the name of the movie.
But what I'm saying is, Fossum is also on Fossum. I just found out it was on Fossum yesterday.
Well, now I need to know about this Fossum business
because it's on.
I
It was
know.
on my IMDb page. Plex is not popping up on IMDb or Mansa, but Fossum showed up, and I was like, Fossum. So I hit it. It's like, huh, it's on there.
Maybe the F stands for free. Because everything they're saying is free. Fossum, it's just awesome with an F.
Says fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
How did you mix that, Alex? How did you mix?
Because I work clean. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have thought to say fucking. I was thinking free.
I love the fact that you
Work
found
so
that out, though,
fucking
looking
clean.
at your IMDb page. How often do you look at yourself on IMDb to see what's on there?
I don't. I think I don't know why I was on there. I was checking to see if, because I've been working with Buffalo 8, and Buffalo 8 said, we keep contacting Plex, and we're going to tell them, because I'm missing views that way. If you don't tell people to go to Plex, I mean, if my IMDb, somebody's looking up IMDb and they find it, and now, okay, well, it's on Plex, but nobody knows. They have to go and do a deeper dive to find out where it is. And a lot of times people are lazy. That's why on my website, you go to my website, it's right there. It's right there. You don't have to scroll. You don't just go right there. You can push the button and it takes you right to the link that takes you to the
little hyperlink.
Right. So that's the same thing with IMDb. You touch that Fossum icon on there on IMDb, it takes you straight to the movie. So I already know I'm lazy. So I'm not just complaining about everybody else. I know I'm lazy. If I got to continue, I'm like, I'm not doing all that shit.
So
Cookies,
I found that out early on with podcasting. Was we have a link tree, and I'd be like, yeah, go to Linktree. And you click on that, and then it opens another thing, and it's like, well, where do I want to go listen? And it was too much, and I was like, you know what? We're just going to put the Spotify link on there. Everybody can just be funneled to Spotify. If you want to listen to it somewhere else, here's the Linktree. Like,
correct.
That's all you like. Here's the Spotify.
You have to make it as easy as possible. You can't. If you make it it's already free, but if you make it difficult for them to get to the free, hey, sign up here. Nope.
Send us the hyperlink.
This is where we stop. We part ways.
Send us as many hyperlinks as you can. We'll put them in all of the descriptors when we
will
post
put them in the description.
LOKEKEY.com gives you all the information on social media and all other projects that I have. The website is built like a production studio website. So
fuck yeah, Will. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys having me on, and I love the conversation. And I love that you understood other stuff that I did in secret that nobody picked up on. I was like, yeah, you got it. Like, especially when they was in the car. Like, he said in the car, they got it. You got all of them. Nobody called that out.
You're basically a fourth member now, so you're going to have to be on for Lanterns anyway.
Yes.
I'm getting booted for you. Okay.
No,
she's not upset about it.
They said 4.
Fourth, yeah. So you would still have to be on. You still have to watch the fucking show stuff. Just
oh god, I think I'm busy in August.
Thanks for coming on, Will. Have a really great night and have a wonderful summer in Chicago.
Yes, thank you so much. And to everybody out there, we will see you next week.